going to take a look at how to use live streaming on YouTube. Live streaming on YouTube is a great way to instantly connect with your audience. You share a link out, and when you go live, they see you live. The awesome thing about using YouTube streaming is that link that you share out can also be used and viewed at a different time as well. So it records your live stream. To get started on YouTube live streaming, you're going to go to youtube.com. Check out the description for more information on how to prepare your account. Give yourself at least 24 hours to get your account verified. If it's not verified, there are instructions on how to do that in the notes. You need to get your account verified, and you also need to have a channel. So if you are signing in and using those channel features for the first time, it'll prompt you to make a channel. So in the top right-hand corner, when you click your icon here, you can see that I have a channel and I can navigate to my channel. So to go live on YouTube, you're going to use, when I'm at youtube.com, I'm signed in again. Up at the top, there is a video icon here that we're going to click, and then we are going to choose to go live. And when we choose to go live here, it's going to bring us into the YouTube studio for live streaming. And there it's going to take us directly to our webcam tab, which is what we're going to use. So there are 3 tabs across the top. There's the webcam, the stream, and the manage. We're only going to be looking at webcam and manage. Stream is if you have extra software that you have tied in with your account, and we're not going to look at that route today. So webcam stream info. This is where you're going to put in some information about the stream start. So this is where you put the title. So if you're reaching out to some students and you want to call it the name, that's fine. But this is what students, parents, your audience see as the title. When you're choosing if you want to make it public or unlisted, your preference, I suggest doing unlisted. That just means anybody that you give the link to can be searchable on YouTube. Unless it's something that you want to make public, you can choose public as well. Back to that, you're going to see under it, this one's important. You can choose 2 things. You can either go live now, or you can choose to schedule for later. If you go to schedule for later, you get to pick the date you want it to start. That will be displayed for when people have the link. So what, this is a lesson that I want to share out Thursday at going to be posted. If I share that link out ahead of time to students and they click it, they're email I pick, and they're going to see a countdown of when that's actually going to go live. I still control when it press live when I'm ready to start that, but that's a way to schedule ahead of time. And we'll take a look at that in just a little bit. And then as we move down here, you're going to say that this is just some COPPA compliance. This just means that personalized ads and live chats are for your video. And then down here under more options, you'll see that you can also add a description, some instruction to your video, or put some extra text there. You have a place for that. You can use what camera it's going to use and what microphone it's going to use as well. Then we can press down and take a thumbnail of us. Awkward. It's a little delayed, and this is the longest second ever. So it's going to take a really awkward picture of me again because I didn't know when I was going to take it. That's fine. We have the option here, very luckily, to retake the thumbnail, or we can choose one for our if we want. So if you want to go to Google Drawings or Canva.com and upload well. All right, so this lets us go in if we want to edit our title or edit anything. Before I actually go live, there's one more step here, and that is to click our share button. Is going to give us a shareable link. We can also get this if we click go. We can still get that link, but this is the link where our go live video is going to be. So this is what I send out to put on Canvas or Google Classroom or email out. So that's there so I can copy it. Then we are ready to go live. So I'm going to here, and then I'm starting my live stream. Now it does take a little bit to buffer, so you can see here it still says I'm going live, but there are some things on the screen that I do want to quickly show you. So now live here at the bottom, you can see that it's picking up my microphone. That's just showing me that my voice is being picked up. If I need to mute it for some reason, maybe my kid comes running down the hallway screaming, I can press that mute button. Here's my share links as well. So if I need to pop that back out to get the link, when I'm ready to end my stream, I can click there. Top left-hand corner tells me if anybody's watching my video, so how many views I have live. And then if the like button's available, it can show you the thumbs up on that as well. When I'm ready to end my video, I'm going to click stream. It's going to say, are you sure? I'm going to go ahead and press end. And then you're going to see an here. Okay, so here's this, just some information on my video. I can be done here. I can just close it. Or if I want to go to edit in studio, because remember, even though I went live, students and people and parents, my audience who has the link, can still view the recorded version of my video. So if there's any changes I need to make to the details here, or pick a different thumbnail or whatever that may be, or get my link again, that's always going to be in my YouTube studio. And I can get to my studio by clicking my icon here and then going into my channel and then going into my studio. I'm in my studio right now, so I'm not seeing that option to go in my studio, but that's how I can go to my studio. Now let's take a look at how to create a live streaming that is scheduled, because I have a feeling that's what most of us are probably going to do here. So here's lesson 2. Again, I'm going to go ahead and change it to unlisted. This one, okay, we're going to pretend is going to happen in the future. Maybe it's on Monday. And we'll just change the time here. The time. Okay, well, we'll just leave it at that time. So you can also change the time as well. It gives people who have the link a little notice that we're not going live until this time. Yeah, I can check my microphone if I want to. I'm going to press next. Then we have the countdown happening. Again, I'm going to awkwardly hold it a little longer. Maybe it's all right. There we go. It stuck that time. Remember, again, I can change to that thumbnail if I want. Now, because it's scheduled, okay, when I click share here, I put these links out ahead of time for our lesson number 2, 3, 4. If I want to plan ahead of time, I can do as many as I want. I want to quickly show you. Here's my link. Let me quickly show you what that looks like for people that click the link ahead of time. So if people click the link ahead of time, it has my thumbnails and it just says it's going live in 4 days. So if they click that, they can't do anything but just view my awkward thumbnail there. Terrific. Right, we're back to our video stream here. I'm going to click now done. If I change my mind now, I could. I'm going to go ahead and press done. So now let's pretend that it's Monday. I'm ready to go live. What do? I click back into that same live button under that camera when I go to youtube.com. This time I'm going to use the manage tab, and here are a list of all my live streams, and then I'm going to click on my lesson. Here's my lesson number 2, and then I'm going to press go live. Now notice too, I have an edit button, so if I need to change the lesson or add details or get that information again, I can do all of that. And then it's the same process. I just click go live and I'm going live. So again, this is how to use YouTube's live streaming service in its simplest form, just using the webcam. This is great for informal kind of lesson sharing. It's also great to do quick tutorials that you want to share out to your students, or if you want to read a book to them or do any of those things, you can use very quickly and very simply because the webcam is built right in. You have the link right away. This is YouTube live streaming.